Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good morning and happy Saturday. As we make our way into the weekend, we do have a warm-up in store. So if yesterday was a bit too cold for you, you'll probably like the forecast, though it is going to be breezy both today and tomorrow. We're going to start out with lots of sunshine today, but clouds will build in as we get into the afternoon. Notice highs make it into the lower 40s, and by tomorrow, highs make it into the upper 40s. But it's still going to be breezy, so feeling a little bit colder than the actual air temperature. Our actual air temperature is right now in the teens still for most, so a cold start to the day if you're doing anything first thing. It's 19 right now in Terre Haute and Sullivan, 17 for Rockville and Linton, Brazil still at 16, 19 in Newton, 18 in Paris, and it's currently 21 down in Flora. But it doesn't feel that way as you factor in the wind, which is already kicking up out of the south. That's dropping our wind chill values down into the single digits for most. 4 is what it feels like in Paris, Rockville, Brazil. It feels like 7 in Vincennes and Linton. The wind chill's 13 in Sullivan, and it feels like 10 right now in Casey. And that's because of that southerly breeze, and it's only going to increase going into the afternoon. So right now it's anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. By the time we get to the afternoon, we could see gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. But since it's out of the south, that's going to be helping bring in some of that warmer air. So as we look at the planner over the course of the day, the other thing you'll notice, aside from the temperatures climbing, is going to be the increase in clouds. So starting off with lots of sunshine, but by the evening we'll be under a mostly cloudy sky. And notice even though temperatures make it into the lower 40s, when you factor in that wind, it's going to be feeling like the mid-30s. So you'll still probably want a coat as you head out and about on this Saturday. But the wind's going to stay out of the south over the next few days, and it's going to remain breezy, so our temperatures are going to continue to rise even beyond the weekend. Average for this time of year is 38, so already above that today. Then tomorrow we make it into the upper 40s, and by the time we get into the work week, highs look to make it into the lower 50s and hang around there much of next week. So we're going to be going back above average as we get into the week. And often a southerly breeze also brings in some moisture, and that's also going to be the case. But as for the weekend, we're going to stay nice and dry. We'll put Futurecast into motion. Not going to notice a whole lot of activity over the course of the day outside of that cloud cover building in. So by 3 o'clock, we're already seeing the clouds overspread the Wabash Valley. That'll give us some mostly cloudy sky tonight. It's not going to be as cold. We'll only drop down into the mid-30s, but feeling colder thanks to that breeze that's still going to remain in place. We get into the day tomorrow, probably a cloudy start to Sunday, but hopefully we'll get some sunshine by the time we get to the afternoon as some of that cloud cover breaks down. Here's 3 o'clock. You can see some of that clearing trying to take place across central Illinois, and that continues as we get into tomorrow night. So maybe not as much sunshine initially on Sunday, but hopefully catching some by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. As for today, lots of sunshine to start, then clouds build in into the afternoon. 43 for that high, but thanks to that breeze, gusting at times to 35 miles per hour, feeling colder than that. Now tonight dropping down to 34, will stay breezy, but temperature-wise not as cold. Wind gusts as high as 30 miles per hour still. And then for Sunday, 49 degrees, so we keep warming up thanks to that southerly wind. And after the cloudy start, some sunshine by the afternoon. The 7-day forecast shows those temperatures making it into the 50s by the time we get to next week. And then we bring in at least a daily chance for rain. Right now, Thursday's looking the soggiest out of those 3 that have chances of precipitation, but I don't think every single day is going to be a washout. Something, of course, Storm Team 10 will keep an eye on as we get closer.